Hi everyone, I want to thank you for joining me today on a very special edition of Weekender Live. And I've got a situation here where I've got to start telling you that if you want accurate reporting from this part of California, this part of Los Angeles, the eastmost part of Los Angeles, literally on the border of LA County and Orange County, I'm your guy. I can help out, and let me show you how. I've got a few products, and this is what I make, and this is what I sell. So, all right, let's get started. I have a few of these singles. Can you see them? I hope you can see them. This one's a little more artsy, so that I might need shadows to show. Kind of like, yeah, right there. Ooh, can you see that? All right, it's a little bit. It looks like one of those old. Cap gun things. There's that one. There's this one. It's pocket jukebox. And a little bit of background on these. Let's see which one came first. 2013. All right, pocket jukebox. Bare and Beautiful. This one covers a range of topics. And just to get started on this week and one of these songs. If you look up on YouTube something called Leather Baby or I forgot how many other nicknames this guy might have. There's an idiot in New York who spat on Owen Schroyer of InfoWars and one other lady, and police around the incident know it's an arrestable violation, but went ahead and sat down on their hands and did nothing. All right, they're losers. Yeah, they should lose their jobs. The guy claimed to be not only a journalist, he claimed to be an engineer. And I want to point out that I have a song here on Bare and Beautiful called Wheels Keep Turning. The first sentence in the song is, I'm not a journalist and I'm not an engineer. So if you want a copy of this song, check it out. It's great. What's the best way to show this thing? All right. I got 4 songs on here. Wheels Keep Turning. My Heart Is Yours. Embracing the Moment. And Voice of Treason Walking. And if you're interested in why we need a border and why we need a new Attorney General, check out Voice of Treason Walking. This one, I'm letting this one go for $2. There's not that many of this one, so I'm not going to print any more of these anytime soon. If you want a copy, get it now. And I've got this one right here. This is Past Identifier, and I've got 2 songs on this one, $2. Neon Jungle Bars and In Always Pretending. And I'll be honest, these were done with Drum Thing, an open source, I guess, loop program for percussion, and I had to sample a bunch of those sounds, and it was a very difficult and very uncomfortable process, but it fits the uncomfortableness of some of the topics in these songs. So I'm really proud of these 2. You can come get them. They're like $1? Like, come on, what do vinyls cost? All right, there's that one. This is a vinyl. I'm gonna sell this one for $4.50. It's beautiful, pink, fat vinyl. It's as loud as we could get it in 2001. Whittier original, Stalkers, Bored in the USA. I've got 4 songs on this beautiful vinyl, and if you're interested in the very live sounding East Los Angeles sound, we definitely got it right. Call Before You Come. Yeah, it's a little bit raunchy. Touchtone, Love, Trust, and a Jar Full of Vaseline. The Devil's Butt Surf, and it was put out in 2001, and we worked really hard on this. So if you want this, $4.50, give me a message. I still got a few of these. Like I literally have a handful of those. I got a few more of these. So if you want one of these beautiful pink vinyls to show to your friends or to laugh at your enemies, this is definitely going to work. And what else do I got? I also have this beautiful guitar over here. All right. I have this beautiful, beautiful Sounds of Chaos guitar that I'm working on. If you want yours to look different, you want it to sound different, you want it to feel different, you don't want anything like my guitar, except the quality, the hard work, the originality, then for sure, what you want to do is send me a message, and I will put you in contact with the luthier and owner of the company, Brian Herrador at Sounds of Chaos Guitar, and Brian Herrador Woodworking. So we definitely want to make it easy for you to contribute and be a part of what we're doing here at Then Address, and to keep more like really interesting episodes of Weekender Live coming to you. So I hope you get a chance to talk to me and check this stuff out if you're interested, because it would really help a lot. And we get to do this free market. We get to not ask anybody for help and not be accountable to anybody, because anybody but the people we care about, the people that consistently help us out, the people that consistently reach out to us. Those people, sure, man, we would love to be accountable to you. We would love to give you nothing but the truth and nothing but the best good times and the best rock and roll products that we can deliver to you. So we want to thank you for taking the time and putting up with this short segment. All right. I need to get started on some serious stuff, because it's just ridiculous. Some of the stuff out there going on right now. I got a sister who's at a city council meeting who had the door locked on her. She got kicked out of the room because she wanted to videotape and stream and let people know what's going on in Whittier. But they closed the door on her because it's such a secret. Here's the deal, Whittier City Council. If you think that what you're doing with money is a secret, you don't deserve the job. If you think it's a good idea to let children fall behind when they have special needs, you don't deserve the job. You're all a bunch of losers. Whittier City Council, I want to thank you for proving to the world how big your loserness is. I'd like to get more information on this, so I'm just gonna leave it at that, because this isn't going to be met with any kind of gratitude or favorable optimism. Okay, when you close the doors, you're literally having a closed door meeting. If you're keeping citizens of Whittier out, you're telling people that their opinions don't matter because our opinions are better because we're smarter. And the reality is you're losers. You couldn't make $1 if you had to. The free market is too complicated for you because you don't even know how to read. Therefore, you controlling the education system is a waste. You controlling the education system is only going to guarantee that we have even more students that can't read, can't write, can't do any math, and think that the white man is oppressing them when realistically they outnumber the white man who can read and write. So let's think about that. That's not really a problem in Whittier. Racism is really not a problem in Whittier. We don't hate black people. We don't hate Jews. We don't hate Hebrews. We don't hate anybody. We don't hate Armenians or Mexicans or Irish or English or French or Polish or Norwegian or Scandinavian or African or Chinese, or I could list because we don't have any problems with anybody. It's ridiculous that you can't help your own students out. You look like losers, massive losers. All right, let's start with Gregory Salcido. ¿Cómo estás, pelón? No manches. Dude, you gotta be one of the stupidest skinheads out here, man. And I know plenty of really cool, real skinheads. Most of them are brown out here, man. So, like, the reality is, Gregory Salcido, pelón, dude, you just went out in public and said that military's dumb. You said that I got to get the quote on this. I don't have the access to everything right now. I can't print everything out because I've got other things that I'm doing that I you know what, people tend to respect too. So, but Gregory Salcido went ahead and made an insult on the military. I do believe he called them dumb shits. And in calling military dumb shits, you just reminded me of Henry Kissinger. Henry Kissinger was a complete dirtbag. This guy didn't deserve any tax money either. So here's the situation, Gregory Salcido. No manches, pelon. You're a fucking loser, man. You think the military's dumb shits? You're like Henry Kissinger, but really small, really stupid, and unable to understand that you have thousands of enemies around you. Like, the reality is, I'm not going to vote for you. I'm going to remind people how much of a loser you are. Why? Because you don't deserve the job. You don't deserve to be stealing from children. You don't deserve to be lying to parents. You don't deserve it. You're a fucking loser, man. I can't wait to see you go look for a job, man. I can't wait to see what it's like for you to understand what the free market is out there. So you know what? Don't apologize, man. Just leave. Nobody likes you. And the reality is, the more we have politicians tell us that we don't need to be involved, the more we're going to make fun of how big your mistakes are. The more we're going to focus in on how ridiculous you are. Why? Because we don't need you. We don't need this kind of leadership. This is the opposite of leadership. It is clear sabotage. You want to ruin the future of Whittier? Ruin yourself. Or, you know what, just get a new line of thinking and go help somebody out. You don't look like a Christian to me when you tell me that the military's dumb shit. You don't like the military? Get out of politics. What are you, an idiot? What are you, like some kind of communist? Dude, you don't have a future. Leave the country. Leave California. We don't need communists. I don't know any communists. I can't believe I'm in the communist part of California. There aren't any here. They would be afraid because they're losers. They don't have a right to take anything away from us. They don't have a way to do this. They don't have a way to think. All they have is repetition of the same garbage that they've been hearing from some other idiot. All right? That's why we can't have pretty things in Whittier, because we have city council people that will gladly leave you out of everything that they're doing because they're not interested in being held accountable. They think they can keep pushing and being nice and slowly bullying you out of your future. No, you guys are losers. You don't deserve it. Okay, calling military names, whatever, man, but how are you going to get people to back you? Have you any idea how many military families are still here? You're an idiot. And I don't think too many people on... pardon me. Good coffee. I don't think too many people in Whittier City Council are really worth supporting. And I can't wait to tell everybody about it because you're losers and we need real winners in Whittier. Or we need to be allowed to have manufacturing companies so we can get out of this ridiculous ghetto mentality that ruins our generation after generation. All right? We don't like this. And alongside, I'm going to complain about La Mirada. La Mirada is hosting a seminar, and so is Bell Gardens and one other city, and I'd have to look it up. They're holding together seminars to lend money to Islamic foreigners to own houses in La Mirada. Hold on. Not too long ago, I want to say probably a week ago, probably a week and a day, not too long ago, Millie Weaver from InfoWars did a report on the homeless in OC and how so many of those vets are trying to get their lives together, trying to get back on their feet, trying to live the American dream. Very likely most of them from around here. Understood the basic culture that got founded by Los Angeles and Orange County citizens together. You want to say that punk rock or heavy metal is just something that should be put under the rug? That's fine. We don't need your city council approval to be cool and have friends in other countries. We don't need you. So the reality is, in being able to reach out to other countries and see how the citizens that are easy to meet at bookstores develop something that really gave a lot of hope to a lot of people, being threatened by someone that would hate all of us is a real insult. Okay? Y'all deserve noogies, man. Political noogies. You want to behead people for being different? Or you want to throw them off roofs? Or you want to have gang rape or bachabazi? You know what? Stay over there. We don't want you here. You hate us. Why would you come here if you hate us? Why would you ask for our help if you hate us? Why would you want our money if you hate us? Are you looking for war on the street? Is that what you like? You seem like idiots. There are no Jewish banks that only give money to Jewish people. There are no Christian banks that just give money to Christian people. There are no banks that just help out Catholics. Why is there one for Islam? Because it is an open threat on our civilization. You want war? Go find it somewhere else. You're not going to find that here, but you're not going to like what you find when you get here if you think you're going to take things away from us, because we're not those people that get pushed around. We're not those people that bend over. We're not those people that get taken advantage of. Okay? I hate to point fingers, but there's a lot of you out there. Okay? This is not that kind of town. So if you want to help out, I've got some singles. I've got a guitar. Let's do this.